sneaky high-rising backhand by Schmidt. He's got a lot of skill, and it's really on display there.
Ryden Evers now right down the pipe. He'll pass it off Kwasnika, who walks in and shoots. A save made by Pine. And now the Giants potentially have numbers the other way. Breaking into the offensive zone, a shot in off a stick and wide of Rael. Kwasnika knocks that one ahead to Denis. He stops up. Cross-ice pass there is out of the reach of Dugan Peterson. Now Yuri Kamas back in the lineup tonight. Gets it ahead to Denis, who banks it high off the wall, and Boomer DeMar skates onto the puck. DeMar's at the blue line, plays it down low, rolls right. 34 this season, 79.4%, good enough for 10th in the WHL so far. And they work it high off the glass and out to start this PK as the Giants 6 for 34 for 17%, 15th in the league so far this year. He's doing a good job of keeping them away from the offensive zone as they dump it in again, and Kwasnika will chase in on Lynn. Kwasnika runs Lynn over in behind the net. Now Evers tries to help take the puck away. Evers has it at the side of the net, and he'll play it back to the line, but that's intercepted, and the Giants able to skate away. They'll circle in their own zone and now skate it through center ice, pass to the far side in front of the V's bench, walking in, pass high slot. Out of the reach there of Schmidt. Giants keep it in at the line.
That looked like that came out.
Yeah, the V's bench yelling that it came out. As 5 seconds to go on this power play. A battle for it on this near half wall. Work to the line. Now pass far side. A backdoor feed, but great stick from Nolan Stevenson to break that up and bank it down the ice. Now a chance here for the V's. Oh. And a good job by Lynn there to break up a possible 3-on-1. Now a shot there, and they score. Tyus Sparks in transition.
After the V's thought they were going to be off on a 2-on-1, the puck quickly goes the other way, and Sparks enters into the zone. His right-handed shot pulls the puck back towards his body and goes against the grain there and shoots over the glove side high on Rael. And that's just a really great release on a rising shot that catches the bar and goes in.
I think Nolan Stevenson's stick might have deflected it a little bit there, maybe ramped it off the trajectory that Rael thought it was going to be on.
Yeah, we'll get a look at it there, and I'm not sure if it hit that.
Giants win the face-off. They play it back to the line quickly. It's blocked in front by Cal Stone, and he's hobbling. Stone trying to stay in the play here, but that one might have caught him on the inside of the foot. Out cycle down low. Stone still trying to work that stinger off there as Tomek works it up the wall. The V's play it high off the glass, and eventually it lands in the neutral zone as it seems like Stone was just stunned there. He's skating a little bit better already. Evers trying to clear it up the wall. He'll bank it high off the glass and out to center. Kwasnika battling for it as Evers skates onto the puck, and now he'll enter the zone. Evers on the backhand, stops up, now goes back down low. He banks it ahead to Alstead. Evers follows up. It's to the line, but Burek will back off, and the V's able to keep it in. Drop pass there. Kwasnika tried to make a move. It was just knocked off his stick at the last second. Norrie over to Burek. He'll backhand it in. Pine there to meet it behind the net. He'll ring it hard around the wall, but kept in by the V's. Tristan Peterson now works it back to Burek. Burek stops up, shoots through traffic. A bouncing puck in the slot, and Norrie couldn't find the loose puck. So Obabifo will step in. One back to the line. Schmidt tries a backhand pass cross ice. That hit the skate of Tristan Peterson as the Giants go back to work here on the power play. 0 for 1 so far. That shot off the outside of the net from Schmidt. Now Sparks, who has the goal for the Giants, pass it back to the line. Backdoor Sparks had it go off the heel of his stick. Sparks back out top again to Lynn. He goes back to Sparks. They go back and forth as Lynn just keeps it in at the line. Sparks works off the dot on this near side, tries to play it out in front, but a great stick there from Tristan Peterson breaks up the attempt.
Good read by Tristan Peterson, getting that stick right as he's trying to distribute back to that middle player, that bumper who kind of slide it up, and just get a stick on it, get the clear, and kind of break things up.
Lynn now drops it off. Schmidt circles away. It's taken away by Peterson, and he'll play it down the ice once again with 1:03 remaining on the power play and 5:18 to go here in the first. slowly skates it up the ice, now drops it back to Obabifo. Near side at Sparks. He walks right in. Sparks takes a shot and a save made by Rael. Squeezed under his arm, but he got enough of it to push it wide. Sparks, give and go with Lynn. Walks in again, back to the line. Lynn takes a shot. That hit Obabifo in front and hurt him a little bit as he skates to the bench, and the V's are able to win the face-off. Weber has it at the blue line on this near side. He leaves it for Johnson, who shoots it towards the goal. That hit a body in front, but the V's keep it in. Only for a second, though. As Weber dodges two checks. Now will skate it into the zone. Bouncing puck in front, picked up by Peterson, who tries the center into the final 20 seconds here of the first frame. Giants skate it out. Cross-ice pass hits a body and bounces high in the air. Is a big hit there as Cam Norrie runs his man over. That was Ryan Lynn. Final 5 seconds here. Battle for it on the far half wall, and that will do it for period number 1.
That one is able to keep it out somehow as he got his pads out.
He's into the offensive zone once again. As Ryden Evers took a shot up high.
Yeah, did he ever? I thought that was a little high on the hit.
He's control it back to their own zone. Burrick over to Dugan Peterson. He gains center and dumps the puck in. Now Evers skates onto the loose puck. Kwasnika has it in the high slot, but it's knocked off his stick at the last second and skated back the other way by Tomic. Stops up at the blue line, now swings it down low, side of the net, thrown out in front. Lynn looking for a lane, takes a shot. Rael makes the save. It's on the power play, 11th place in the WHL. 0 for 2 so far tonight as Lynn walks the line and tries a shot. That's blocked, and the V's quickly get it down the ice. This V's penalty kill brought to you by Assured Insulation Services. They're licensed and insured with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. For more information or to book an inspection in the Okanagan, visit assuredinsulation.com. Cameron Schmidt enters the zone. He tries a tough angle shot, now picks it up again in behind the net, flipped back to the line, and Lynn settles it down. D-to-D they go. Pass into the middle, broken up by Evers, and the V's spin it down the ice.
All right, penalty kills look really sharp so far tonight. Breaking up plays and getting your clears and not really letting Vancouver generate a whole lot.
Drop past the Schmidt. Now he passes it off to Obabifo, and on the far side they enter. Out top Lynn. He finds Sparks with a shot. Save made Rael. He can't corral the rebound. Loose in front and just cleared away at the back post as it slid through the crease. Giants work it in behind the net, now out to the far side circle. Sparks gets it back to Lynn. Lynn out top Sparks. He finds Schmidt on this near side who shoots. And face off won by the V's. Burrick leaves it. Now it's chipped out to center ice, and Lynn will handle it. Pass it to his D partner. Chipped in by the Giants, and Cal Stone will go back for the loose puck. Burrick in a battle in the corner, loses that one, and Sparks has it. He'll play it back to the line. Lynn, who walks the blue line and shoots, and a kick save made by Rael. Ryan Lynn, shot first mentality from that blue line.
Yeah, and as it should be, he's got a very quick release. He's a great skater, so he can open up those lanes on the blue line with lateral movement. So if you can just quickly snap those pucks towards the net, it's going to lead to a lot of offense.
Diego Johnson has Howell tied up. Now it's played up the wall. V's keep it in as Valiant covering for the defense. He'll walk it down, pass out in front, and a pad save made from Pine. That is what we call a 10-beller as Pine goes post to post and kicks out the pad.
Does he ever, and he's playing like a man on a mission right now. Just really impressing his teammates right now. Probably playing loose, playing with a new squad.
Place for pool and the best food menu in Penticton. Q's Game Room on Main Street, downtown. He's control off the face-off. Now it's fired all the way down the ice, skating onto it. Alstead, and a kick save made by Pine. Alstead again in the corner on a tough angle.
Second period for the V's.
Off the draw, the V's get it into the corner. Bernie tried to drop it off for Denis. Now worked out to center ice there. Sparks chasing after it. He gets it past Weber. A bouncing puck is swatted away at the very last second by Stone. Bernie. Cross ice. Stone gets it in deep as Denis over to Bernie. A high slot pass.
Successful kill them together because eventually that catches up to you. It's just a guarantee.
3:48 to go here in the second period. A 2-0 Giants lead, and they're back to the power play. 0 for 3 so far. Worked on the half wall. Now back out top. Lynn. He'll play it to this near side. Backdoor feed. A shot coming across there. Rael makes the save. Great cross ice pass there. Rael tracked it perfectly. Now Lynn to Schmidt. Toe drag shot. That one sails over the net and bounces to the blue line. Not out as Lynn keeps it in. To Sparks. Sparks gets it again on the wall. Now back out top. Lynn. Schmidt circling. Tries a drop pass there. It's intercepted, and Kwasnika will skate the other way. Has Evers crashing the net. Kwasnika slows things down and shoots and just missed on the glove side.
Yeah, great patience by Quaz there, holding on to it and ragging the puck and trying to get an offensive opportunity instead of just getting that clear. And I love when a player is willing to do those kind of things and takes that extra look and realizes he has that time to make the play.
1 minute to go on the power play. Giants back into the offensive zone. Cal Stone plays it hard around the wall, but it's kept in by the Giants. Schmidt fakes a shot. Now back to the line. Middlestat over to Schmidt. He walks in and shoots. That's blocked in front. Rael thought it went wide and somehow got a piece at the very last second as I think he lost.
If he stays on his feet, it's no call. So I just think that's one that, really unfortunate for Diego is I love the effort on that play.
Fifth power play of the night for the
in a hole like this at home when you're trying to get back in the win column, it's the last thing you want in the third.
Sparks off the face-off with a one-timer. That's stopped there by Rael. The V's get to it, and they'll fire it all the way down the ice. This V's penalty kill brought to you by Assured Insulation Services. You can't always insulate yourself from penalties, but you can from the cold with AssuredInsulation.com. See them online at AssuredInsulation.com. V's pick up the puck in their own corner. Nolan Stevenson looking to fire it out. He spins away from pressure. Banks it off the wall, but not out as his stick was tied up. Sparks at the top of the circle. Passing it into the high spot. Obabifo leaves it there for Sparks. Now back to the line. Lynn passes it off. Schmidt. Backdoor Sparks off the heel of his stick. And in behind the net. Sparks now down low. Haliburda flips it back for Schmidt. That's too high and goes out to center ice. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Obabifo enters the zone. Spins away from Nori. Now still on the puck. Leaves it for Sparks. Back to the line. Middlestat. Looking far side. That's broken up, and Tastad will play it off the wall and down the ice.
I don't think they're chasing for offense.
Draw one by the V's. Still can't clear. Now it's poked ahead by Valiant. Valiant gets it back from Johnson. He takes a bump but gets it in deep. Now picking up the puck behind the net is McCloskey. He plays it around the net. Back to the line. Weber, it's poked away from him. And a fight for it there, won by the Giants, and they'll start from their own side of the blue line.
Yeah, no real forecheck from the V's right now. I'm just seeing
This V's group's been out there for quite a while. The face-off won by the Giants. Now pass back to the line. A shot through traffic, and a nice blocker save made there. And the V's are out 3-on-2, but they're pretty gassed on this shift. The shot down low, right in on Pine. And he kicks it out.
And smart play going for the change and not trying to cheat for some offense there, and that's when you get caught in your own zone playing tired.
Now Burek watches Sparks, who skates around the net. Sparks run into there by Burek and tied up. Wayman in there to help with the puck, and it's pushed out by Stevenson. He banks it ahead, looking for Johnson. That out of his reach, and it's dumped right. He wins it straight back cleanly to Stone. Stone using his edge work there, but he's watched by Chorney. Now Weber up into the play. He'll leave it there for Alstead, and they're going to call it offside. But Schmidt had a broken stick, so Rael comes out and plays it away.
Yeah, Schmidt was off to the races there. He just didn't have a tool with him.
Stevenson in behind his own goal. 3:05 to go in the third. The V's need one more to tie it up. Now through the middle, batted forward for Evers. He gains the zone. Stops up. Evers walks in. With time, a shot in on puck. So did the fans.
Yeah, yep, and I probably see it from a different perspective than the officials.
Now into the zone goes Sparks. He had the opener tonight, and he shoots, and a kick save made by Rael. Denis circles in behind his net and will get it ahead to Bernie. Weber will go for a change, so Bernie circles in behind his zone. 2:45 remains in overtime. Now Cal Stone. Watched there by Sparks. The V's complete their change. It will be Valiant and Alstead out there for this shift. Alstead winds it up. Now the V's have some space. Alstead into the offensive zone. Drops it off. Valiant who shoots and just missed wide. And now Sparks loses the puck along the wall. It's taken away by Alstead. Flipped into the middle, and Valiant will go collect it in front of the bench.
Great stick by Alstead to keep that in V's possession there on the wall. And that's what 3-on-3 is all about. It's keeping that puck in your possession. And that little extra stick, that's huge.
Now Stone chips it into the offensive zone. He chases in on Lynn. Two Giants back there. It's worked out of the corner by Sparks. And he'll quickly work it ahead. Nice little bank play off the wall. Now Tyus Sparks have the first goal of the game for the Giants. Will he have the last? Out to his right. Cutting into the middle. He shoots, and Rael makes the save. We're off to round 6, Matt, as the V's have been in 2 shootouts this year, and I believe this is the 12th round we've seen.
Yeah, and Cal Stone here.